Good afternoon. My name is Annabella. I'm a Thermomix consultant in Sydney. So welcome to Bella's Kitchen. For those that don't know me, I'm a bit lost today. What was I going to say? So yeah, I usually come on Saturdays. I do a little bit of a live, and I like to show people how to get the most out of their Thermomix. So today I thought I'll show you how to do like garlic paste, ginger paste, and tandoori paste. So tomorrow I've got a demo where I need to use tandoori paste. I'm doing a creamy coconut chicken, and I don't like to use the store-bought, so I wanted to show you how easy it is to make your own garlic and ginger paste and your tandoori paste, and it's like it will enhance your flavors so much more than the store-bought one. So if you are on the live, just say hello so I know who's on, because sometimes I can't tell who's on. So it's really easy to do. All the recipes are on Cookie Dough. So for those that don't know what's Cookie Dough, so Cookie Dough, it's a platform that comes with your Thermomix. You pay $69 a year to have it. The first 6 months it's actually free. Actually, if you purchase a Thermomix until the end of this month, you get 18 months Cookie Dough free. So there's about 88,000 recipes in there in all language. Hi, how are you? In all different languages. Sometimes if you want to use different languages, it's pretty easy. Download Google Translate on your phone. Just hover it over your screen and you'll be able to translate it to English. It's pretty accurate because sometimes I do use the Spanish recipes and it does translate and I can understand it. So I want to show you how easy it is to make your garlic. So I've got some garlic here. It's all wrapped up into, if you don't want to peel it, you can do without peeling it. I prefer to. It's all wrapped in paper towels because I did peel it with the blade cover. For those that don't know, this is the blade cover. It goes into your Thermomix and protects when you want to cook, it doesn't shred your meat, but also is a peeler. It peels hard vegetables such as potatoes, carrots, sweet potato, you name it. Beetroot. I like beetroot salad, but I hate peeling beetroot because I get red hands and I don't like it. So with this, it's great. Actually, it's a host reorder at the moment. So you can also peel garlic with it. So that's what I did. I bought garlic and I just peeled it. I used to buy the peeled one, but I find this one, the fresh one, it's actually nicer. There's more taste to it. So you need about 250 grams of garlic. That's 6 bulbs of garlic. So I'm going to grab another paper towel because I find that they're still a bit wet. And I'm going to dry them up and we're going to start. I think we'll start with the garlic one, with the garlic paste. And I'll show you how easy it is to make it. Hey Gabby, how are you? I'm well, thank you. It's been raining here, so had enough of the rain. So let's go across. And I'll go to my week. For those that don't know, you can plan actually your meals on Cookie Dough. You can go in there, select the recipes and add it to your week to each day of the week. So if you want to sit down on a Sunday with a family and decide what you want to have for the whole week, you can do, and then just peeling a bit of, still a bit of there. You can plan the whole week. So if you can see here, my week for today, I've got garlic paste, ginger paste, the tandoori paste. For tomorrow, I have creamy coconut chicken with curry, pizza bianca, and fruity drink. So that's what I'm going to be cooking at my demo tomorrow. I'll be cooking other things today. I'm going to be doing the cheesecake in the jar today for dessert. I don't know if you guys done that, but it's really nice. It's one of my husband's favorite. So we're going to start with the garlic paste. So this is so easy to do and it only takes a few minutes. What do you do once your garlic paste is done? You can store it. If you look at the details here, it says you can store it up to 7 days in the fridge. What I usually do, if you want, you can either do it on the ice cube trays, freeze it, or in a Ziploc bag, squash it up and then you just break the little bits off it whenever you need it. So just another tip. I like to freeze it because when I need it, I just get it out. Let's start cooking. So this is so easy. It says here it takes about 20 minutes to total time. So it's 5 minutes to actually make it and 15 prep. But if you're peeling your garlic with blade cover, it's quicker. It will reduce the time. So let's start cooking. And it tells me to put my garlic. So I'll let you know exactly how much I have here. I'll bring my scales out because it says to put 6 bulbs of garlic. So I've got 263. They say about 250, so I'm not too far from it. We go next. 1 teaspoon of salt. So grab my spoons. Let me just pull them apart because it's easier. And my teaspoon. One teaspoon of salt. We go next. We put our lid and measuring cup on. Next. And we're gonna chop it up for 5 seconds on speed 7. We go next, and it tells us to scrape down the sides. So I'll show you for those that don't know what how wonderful the Thermomix is. Look at that, all of that garlic chopped in 5 seconds. So I'm gonna push it all down. I'm gonna scrape off what's on the lid as well. Hey, don't feel no, I'm not cooking that today. We have a joke. It's a Portuguese joke, don't worry. So we add 50 grams of olive oil. My olive oil, 50 grams. So Donzilia and I and a few other friends went to a restaurant, right? And we ordered gnocchi. And gnocchi sounds like minhoca, which is worms in Portuguese. So every time we talk about gnocchi, she always talks about worms, and it's just funny. She was asking all the time if I'm cooking that. So it became a joke. So almost there. A little bit over, but it's olive oil. Next, we put our lid and measuring cup. And we're gonna do it again for another 5 seconds on speed 7. So we just mix it all up. And that's it. It's done. See how easy it is actually to make? I'll show you what it looks like. It smells like, if you like garlic, it smells really good. So I'll show you what it looks like. So that's all done. That's your garlic paste. So when people say, why do you like your Thermomix so much? This is one of the reasons why I do it, because I can cook, I can make all these things with no nasties in it. Like if you look at garlic paste from the shop, what's in it, you actually don't get much garlic in there. You get, I think, garlic flavor or something like that. So that's your garlic paste. Easy to make. Keep it in the freezer. Use it. So I'm gonna make the tandoori paste, and then you just put it in a jar. If you use a lot of garlic, put it in a jar, and whenever you scoop a bit out, top it up with olive oil, so it actually helps to preserve it. But 7 days, after 7 days, don't use it. Just pop it in the freezer. That's what I do. A little ice cube trays, and just get a little ice cube every time you need it. So that's really easy. So once I've transferred this into the ice cube trays, or I'll do it into Ziploc bags, so I'll show you what I was talking about, how you do it. I'm not going to clean this bowl because I'm going to make some, there's the sauce I make for the barbecue. So when we make meat on the barbecue, we usually just put sauce and salt and my husband puts it on the barbecue, and then I'll make a sauce to put on top. So it gives with chili, garlic. So I'm not gonna clean this because I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use that flavor from the garlic. So I'm gonna put that here. And now I'm gonna show you, and how much does it cost? Garlic paste. Garlic paste is a bit expensive as well. So just think about it. Cost-wise, it's cheaper, and you actually get, there's no nasties in there. It's really, 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 really just garlic and olive oil and salt. Simple as that. So we're going to do the ginger paste. It's pretty much the same thing. I didn't peel my ginger. I washed it and I kept the peel. If you want to peel it, you can peel it actually with a blade cover. You can peel ginger as well. I've done it. But I just, it's going to go with the skin and everything. So, we finished this one. We go back to my week. And we're going to do the ginger. So whenever I go to the market, the fruit market, and I see ginger, like big bag of ginger on sale, I'll buy it and I'll make the paste. Because like 1 teaspoon of ginger, it's like a 2 centimeter piece of, using the 2 centimeter piece of ginger on the recipe. So it tells me to put 200 grams of ginger in there. I'm just like 20 grams over, but that's no issue. 1 teaspoon of salt. So 1 teaspoon, because the salt will help to preserve it. So that's what you're using. We put our lid and our measuring cup back on. We go next, and we go 5 seconds on speed 5. And it tells me to scrape down the sides of the clean spatula. And that's what it looks like, 5 seconds. So scrape down the sides. I tell you, the smell of this ginger, so good. I love ginger. I know some people don't like it because they find it too like spicy, but I love the smell and the taste of ginger, especially on tea. I like tea with ginger. We go next, 50 grams of olive oil. Let me clear my scales. Almost there. We go next. We'll put our lid and measuring cup again. And we're going to blitz it again for 5 seconds on speed 5. And it's done. See how easy it is? And I'll show you what it looks like. So that's your paste. It's all done. It's still chunky. If you want to mince it a bit more, you're more than welcome to do it. I don't mind it because usually we cook it with it, so it's going to dissolve anyway. So I'm going to show you how to do the tandoori paste. And to do the tandoori paste, we need actually, yeah, you can freeze it as well. You freeze this one as well. If you look at the, let's go back, all the way back into here, ginger. Let's have a look here. Let me go around this side so I'm not reading upside down. So you can store it in the refrigerator for 4 weeks, or you can freeze it up to 6 months. So that's pretty good. So this one, 4 weeks in the fridge, and up to 6 months in the freezer. So you can freeze it as well. So I'm gonna go and get another clean one. And we're gonna do our tandoori paste. I'm gonna show you how quick quick it is to make it. And the thing is, when you use this fresh stuff, the flavor of the food that you cook is so different. And think about it, there's no nasties in it, so it's all healthy for you. Go back to my wick, tandoori paste. And we're gonna start cooking. All right, I'm gonna put this one at the back. And we're gonna put 1 tablespoon of coriander seeds. So I've got my coriander seeds here. And I need a tablespoon. So for those that sometimes people ask if you can roast your seeds in your Thermomix, you can. I've done it before. I can't remember which recipe I did. I think it was some paste as well that I made, and you can use it. You can roast it as well. 1.5 tablespoons of the cumin seeds. So 1.5. Where are they? Tablespoons. Have to double check because I'm scared of mixing them up. Table and teaspoons. I remember once I was doing a demo. So 1.5, and my customer, she said, we were making focaccia and she goes, oh, a tablespoon of salt. And I didn't even think, I just put a tablespoon and it was 1 teaspoon. So from that day on, I triple check everything. We go next, 6 cardamom pods. So just these little things here, we get 6 out. So 2, 4, 6. We'll go next. 10 whole cloves. So they're here. They're very little to count. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Two tablespoons of Kashmiri chili. So I bought this one. You can find it at the Asian food stores. Actually, I found this one at the local fruit market. They had it. 2 tablespoons. So I think this one is quite hot. It smells like it's spicy. Go. Put it here before I tip it over everywhere. We go next. 1 tablespoon of ground turmeric. So this makes your lid sometimes go kind of a yellowish, greenish color, and it's easy to clean that. Just put it out in the sun and go back to normal. I usually don't worry about it because it's clean. It's just it stains. So in it goes. 2 tablespoons of ground cinnamon. So cinnamon. I'm gonna grab another measuring spoon. Oh, they don't fit. Bummer. I use the half. So I put 4 in. 1, 2, 3, 4. One tablespoon of salt. So I've got some salt here. $60 grams of brown sugar. You do know you can make brown sugar in your Thermomix as well. Maybe that's another thing we can do found my measuring spoon. I've been looking for it everywhere. I went and bought new ones. And I said, it was my son that misplaced it. It was me. No, Gabby, I have never made it. I made bolish berline, and they're quite nice, the recipe on Cookie Dough, but I haven't made that one. I've looked at it. I've seen it somewhere, the recipe. I don't know if it's on Cookie Dough, but I'm almost there. So maybe one day we can try it. I know. I blame the poor kid. Do you know why? Because every time he empties my dishwasher, what he does, he puts things anywhere and never can find anything. So I thought it was him, but actually it was me. Whoops. I'm not saying anything that I found it. I just pretend I didn't see it. Yeah, those ones are really nice. There's a few recipes for the cream. There's one that I really like. I'll try to find the link and I'll send it to you, because there's one that I don't like. So 120 grams of tomato paste. Let me clear. That will do. Go next. 120 grams of garlic paste. So we have our garlic paste here. My scales keep on jumping up and down because I keep on touching the cord. So I've moved it, so hopefully they'll stop. So 120 grams of paste, garlic paste. We're almost there. There we go. We go next. And 80 grams of ginger. So you see why I made the garlic and the ginger paste, because it was needed for this. So instead of going to the shops and just buy it, would have been, you know, just grab it off the shelf and do it. I haven't made my own tomato paste, but you can make it. I've seen recipes for it. I've made my own pasta sauce before, and it's way better than the shops. So much easier, but I want to make my own passata as well. I just have to, I've already bought tomatoes to make it, but I've never made tomato paste. I made the passata before, and it's so much better than the actual shop one. So 200 grams of olive oil. I think that's about all that's in here. I need a little bit extra. So you can tell we use a lot of olive oil here. When I buy olive oil, it's like this. We always buy the big ones because we go through so much olive oil at home. So we go next. I'm going to use one of these leads. Whoops. Next. And it's going to go for 20 seconds on speed 9. So it's going to crush everything up. And now that's it. it's done. I'll show you what it looks like. So that's our tandoori paste. How easy is that to make? So I started about 12 o'clock. I've been chatting non-stop. So in about half an hour, we did all of these. But it will take you less if you're not chatting away like I am, because I'll lose track of what I'm doing. And the smell of it, it's so nice. It's like fresh. It has nothing to do with the ones you buy from the shops. So you can store this one. I'll let you know. I think you can freeze it as well. Let's have a look. My week, and you can, okay, can be stored up to 3 to 4 weeks in your fridge, and you can freeze it up to 3 months. So it does make quite a lot. So yeah, you can keep it in the fridge. If you're not going to use it, just freeze it up. So I'm going to use some of this tomorrow because I'm making the coconut creamy chicken curry, which is served with cauliflower rice. So I just wanted to show you today. I know the recipe's on Cookie Dough, but sometimes people didn't even think about it. They just write, oh, I need this, I need that, just grab it from the shop. And I just wanted to show you how easy it is to make these with your fresh garlic, your fresh ginger, and all your spices. And you know what's in it because there's nothing processed. It's all fresh produce. So I think that's it for me today. I'll think of something for next week. If you guys got any ideas, anything that you'd like, pop it on the page, send me a message and say, hey, can we do some? I know that people have asked me to do those Portuguese pastries, bolos de Berlim, which you'll call them Berlin bowls, but they're really hard to do it on a live. The lives, because you have to prove your dough like once, twice. So you prove your dough and then you shape them and it proves again for about another hour again. And then it's a very long time. Maybe I should make like a video and then spit it forward, like, so you guys can have a look, because they're really worth making it. They're so yummy. What am I making next week? I don't know. I think we've got a market on next week. I don't know which day I'm rostered in, but if it's not the Saturday, if I'm rostered on the Saturday, I'll do the live on the Sunday. But I don't know, maybe I've been trying to convert. I haven't converted yet. The Portuguese, what's it called? The coconut cakes, the little ones, bolinhos de coco. Do you know those ones, Gabby? They're so easy to make by hand, but I want to convert them to the Thermomix. Because I do them differently from other people. I reduce the sugar. I add milk as well to make the coconuts moist. So the coconut sometimes goes really dry when you bake it, and with the boiling milk actually makes them nice and moist. So yeah, you can put zest in a lemon, orange zest in there. So it's up to you. Maybe I'll make those and something else, because those are so quick to make. Or if I am rostered on Saturday and I do have time to come in and make that one quickly, I will. I'll think about it, but I'll convert that recipe because it's really easy to do. I've just been putting it off. I might try it today. How's that? I'll experiment this afternoon. I see how I go time-wise, because I do have people coming over for dinner tonight. So I'll see how I go time-wise. If I have time to play around with the Thermomix. Tomorrow I don't have time because I've got a demo tomorrow, and they all come into my house. So the host is hosting it at my place. So I'll we'll do those next week. Those coconut ones, they're so easy to do and they're so nice, and like they're nice dessert. Like you can have it as a dessert with a cup of tea even. They're really quick to do. So I used to make them by hand all the time, and I still do. I haven't converted to the Thermomix yet. I was just thinking the other day, and I said, I think I'll be easier, a bit quicker, because you have to mix it with your hands. And as you know, I don't like anything sticking to my hands. I'm one of those people. Anything stick. And I also will convert the bread I do that proves overnight on maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do that bread that proves overnight. So it's a recipe of a bread that proves overnight in the fridge. So you get up in the morning and you just pop it in the oven. And it's like you just mix it and that's it and leave it. I usually do it by hand, but I'll adjust it to the Thermomix. I'll do that. I'll do the coconut little cakes, and I'll do the bread, and then I'll post the recipes I can put them up as well in the recipe community, so then you guys can just import them to your cookie dough. I'll do that. I'll work on the recipes this week, post them on the recipe community, and then you guys can import them to your cookie dough so it's there for you, so it's easy instead of doing manually. Because I'll be honest with you, I hate manual cooking now. I just like it guided. So all the recipes, I just put it in there, my creator recipes. So that's it for me now. I better stop ranting on about it, everything and anything. So have a lovely weekend, everyone. Stay safe, stay dry. It is a bit wet out there. If you've got any friends that are interested in the Thermomix, feel free to refer them to me. I would love to help them out on their journey. Got any questions anytime, just send a message through and I'm happy to help as always. So stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.